So the role of and the responsibility of the priest was to present the people to God. In the Old Testament, the priest would prepare God's people, do the sacrifices, teach them, instruct them. And their role was to say, God, here are your people. But the role of the prophet is to present God to the people. They need to work in tandem. So that's what I see in this mercy-truth combo is it's lived out through the leadership that God gave in the Old Testament. Remember, God said, I didn't do away with the law or the prophets, but I've come to fulfill them. So how is this going to help, shift or change your life? Because truth, the enemy knows truth. He knows it so good. This is why condemnation and conviction are just really, you got to know the difference. And how do you know? Because the mercies are only with the Lord. The enemy uses no mercy with the way that he comes with truth. But we cannot be despondent to mercy. You have to be interactive with it. You have to receive it. The mercies of the Lord, and we give a lot of scripture here to help shift some of this judgmental or accusatory or controlling usage that the enemy has over a heart that just, you feel like if you just obey the truth, then you're safe. No, you have to include the mercies of the Lord that go beyond your own level of obedience. I'm going to say that again. You have to rely on and be grateful for the mercies of the Lord that go beyond your own level of obedience. Because when you bring the combo together, something very special happens. A deliverance comes. Whee! Here's the prophet. Here's where I'm going in part. Isaiah 46, verse right in the beginning. Baal and Nebo. Baal bows down, Nebo stoops. Okay, this combo these are little g gods. Baal is, I'm going to put it in short, he's the father of this other little god, Nebo. So it's this false dynamic of father and son. They're father and son, but they're all lowercase. Baal is really modern day Molech stuff. We know that Molech loves to unalive and is very unmerciful to life. I'm going to keep it rated G. Tracking with me? Baal, Molech absolutely required unaliving, the most pure spot that humanity should experience. And Nebo was the prophetic voice of all that. His role was to be Mr. Prophet for Mr. lowercase g Baal, or God, little god Baal. So here the prophet is saying, we're going to take this stuff down. We're going to load up all their little false gods. We're going to put them on a carriage where it's even going to be hard for these beasts. Like, we're going to collect this stuff that's so horrid to God's people. So even the animals were stooping, and it's going to be difficult. So this is a good thing. We're going to take captive this false narrative of these little g gods and all their little trinket idols. But he turns it and makes it very personal in verse 3. He says, "Hearken unto me, O house of Jacob, and all the remnant of the house of Israel." which are born by me from the belly, which are carried from the womb. This womb word is synonymous with one of the words that gravitate around the word mercy. I don't know how to pronounce it in the Hebrew, but it's synonymous. This word could actually be replaced with the word, I think it's loving kindness and mercy, which are carried from the mercy, okay, so this is a very special place. And you can kind of see why the prophet right in the get-go was saying, you know how we're going to take down this combo Baal-Nebo God system? We're going to make it where God purifies and highlights how compassionate he is, even from the womb. But it says, even to your old age I am he, and even the hoar hairs, don't you love King Jimmy? Will I carry you? I have made, and I will bear, even I will carry and will deliver you. This is prophetic, folks. I want to say it this way. How I see it, you're still in the womb.